Do you want to go with the Ronda Rousey stuff first, since that's the main topic?
Oh, I thought
Uh,
you said you wanted to talk to
no, well,
AEW.
everybody's already mentioning her name in the chat room, so we might as well just go with it. So, Ronda
All right.
Rousey this past week has been saying some interesting stuff about wrestling fans and how she does not feel appreciated by wrestling fans. And we even had some other wrestlers commented on it as well. It's been getting a lot of heat over in the wrestling community. So let's kind of run through what all went down. So Ronda Rousey was a guest, I guess, on Pro Wrestling Sheet, Ryan Satin, whatever. Um,
She was? I thought it was someone else, like
was
a
it
live
someone else?
interview.
I got it
Yeah,
from Ryan Satin's Twitter, so I figured maybe he is the one who interviewed her.
'cause I seen the video where it has her sitting down doing like a video chat with
Yes.
some guy
So
talking about pro wrestling. I think it was an MMA podcast.
here's a quick little clip, and then we'll get into what else she had to say. We also have a clip from Becky Lynch, who had some interesting words about Ronda Rousey as well. So let's just check this out real quick.
We were eliminating all of our expenses and living in this lifestyle. We didn't need it. We didn't need the money. So it's just like, what am I doing it for if I am not being able to spend my time and my energy on my family, but instead spending my time on energy on a bunch of fucking ungrateful fans that don't even appreciate me. So I was like, man, like, and the thing is, like, I love performing. Wow. I love the girls. I love being out there. But at the end of the day, I was just like, fuck these fans, dude. My family loves me and they appreciate me, and I want all my energy to go into them. Because we
I didn't know it was Steve-O's podcast. All right. Steve-O's podcast. Interesting she went on there to talk her matters there. So basically, fuck the fans because they don't cheer for Mrs. Ronda Rousey, Dave. Now, there's more to it.
I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that, though. I think people are overreacting to a lot of this. I think it's more about the people on Twitter who are attacking her. I think it's more about that. The Becky Lynch fans. Because she gets offended really easily on Twitter because, yeah, she just does. But go ahead.
There's more. She said, I love the WWE. I had such a great time. I love all the girls in the locker room running out there and having fake fights for fun. It's just the best thing. I love choreography. I love the choreographed part of wrestling. I love acting. I love theater, live theater, and some of the last forms of live theater. But I was doing basically part-time, and I was away from home 200 days out of the year. And when I did get home, I was so sleep-deprived because you just don't have downtime. Oh, excuse me. You just don't have time to lay down. If I did all the live shows, I was only home a day and a half a week. It was just not worth it for my family because we were eliminating all our expenses and living this lifestyle. We didn't need it. We didn't need the money. I think she said
you took the money.
So it's just like, what am I doing it for if I'm not being able to spend my time and energy on my family, but instead spending my time and my energy on a bunch of fucking ungrateful fans that don't even appreciate me? I love performing. I love the girls. I love being out there. But at the end of the day, I was just like, fuck these fans, dude. My family loves me and they appreciate me. And I want all my energy to go into them. So that was my decision at the end of the day. It's like, hey, girls, love what you're doing. I'm going to try and take all my momentum and push you guys as far as I can. Fly, little birds, fly. I'm going fucking home. And that was basically it.
Nobody misses Ronda picking her trunks out of her crotch 40 times per match.
Some of the stuff she's saying, I think, if you want to trigger wrestling fans, just say, and some wrestlers took offense to it too, which I'm glad they did.
Yeah, Lana of all people got offended.
Yeah, but not just Lana, but even Alexa Bliss was the first one to respond to it because we kept talking about this back then too. Like, she keeps injuring Alexa Bliss every time they have a match.
Yeah, she did injure Alexa Bliss almost pretty severely.
Yeah, but don't we hear about this all the time though? That WWE schedule is brutal. And it is. People say how that schedule is just so brutal.
It is. Well, yeah. Well, speaking of that, Dave.
Okay.
Becky Lynch. I don't know who this is. Oh, this is Ariel, right? I think Helani.
Ariel Helwani or whatever. Yeah,
she was recently on his show.
That's strange.
And
MMA podcast.
She had some comments about Ronda Rousey as well. I'm not sure if this was after her comments about the fake wrestling and the not being appreciated part, or if this was before. I'm going to get into the chat room in just a second, guys. Here's what Becky Lynch had to say, and this is the first time, Dave, that I've ever agreed with what Becky Lynch had to say. So let's just hear it.
How you feel, and I'm curious if you can give me your honest thoughts. Like when Ronda talks about it being fake and things like that, to me there's a line in this business, right? I would have never heard Bret Hart speak like that back in the day.
No, you wouldn't hear a champion speak about that.
How do you feel about that?
I think it's completely disrespectful. I think it's completely stupid. And I think it's almost laughable, because this is the same woman who a few months ago was in her kitchen crying over how tough it is. And she is on a part-time schedule for 4 months, came in, was handed everything, made her debut at WrestleMania, having never earned her way into this business. Yes, she earned it in a different business, but that's like somebody from basketball showing up in the NFL and expecting to be the quarterback. That's ridiculous. And she came in, was handed everything, got to wrestle the best of the best on all the pay-per-views, got on the cover of everything, every poster, every DVD, got all the press opportunities, and she is crying in her kitchen about a part-time schedule because she cannot make breakfast for her husband. And yet that is the same woman who disrespects our business when the rest of us are out working 52 weeks a year, at least 5 nights. We are on the road in hotels more than we are at home in our own beds. And that's our life. And that's the life that we choose, but that's the life that we love. And we do that so that we get the opportunity, hopefully one day, to main event WrestleMania. She is handed that opportunity. How dare she disrespect my business? And how dare she get to hold my championship in my business? I'm excited to chase her out.
You think Sunday's her last match?
Absolutely.
Oh, this is
Absolutely.
an old-ass
You know
interview. I'm thinking
Ronda
this is all
Rousey
recently and shit.
She can't hack it. She gets her jacket. She goes, curls up in a blankie.
What do you think it will feel like when you get the belt on?
It's just crazy timing that they posted this. It would make sense how all she said. So,
okay, let me ask you something really quick. Okay, how is this any different? What Ronda Rousey has went out there and said than what Vince Russo said on the Brawl for All episode, when he's calling, "Oh, you're gonna get mad at me for fake wrestling." How is that any different than Cornette flipping out on Russo about the whole "this is my life"? But now Ronda says it, and she's enemy number one. But when Cornette comes out and defends it, everyone still hates him.
Cornette, he didn't. Well, in the show, Cornette said it's not fake wrestling. It's choreographed, yes, but the injuries and the physicality is real. I understand that. It's just I thought that interview was recently. I'm a dumbass. I apologize. Let's see what some of these guys in the chat rooms has to say. Let me scroll up here. I have some more stuff on. It's not over quite yet. What she did worked for all wrestling fans because everyone is talking about her. Yes, definitely Jeffrey Cross. Wrestling is dedication. Wrestlers must be not very happy, says Norton. No sympathy for $1 million athletes, says Ian Dunn. Bob Rusi says she never worked 100. She's too oversensitive. Imagine if John Cena was oversensitive too about the fan reactions, said Mr. AEW. Ronnie never worked 300 days, said Bob Ruski. Michael Berry says no one misses Ronda Rousey. Becky can't keep Ronda's name out of her mouth. Shit's been over for well over a year. Move on, you ginger douche, says it's funnier now because Alexa never complained. She was willing to work with her and didn't blame her, said Adam Baum. T. Wells agrees with Becky had to say. Ronda would stretch this hooker in about 4 seconds. Hey, Becky, tell us about all those years you spent away from wrestling. Remember that? Oh, wait, we're supposed to buy your whole... I worked my whole life for this bullshit, says Spees. Let's see here. Even if this was in kayfabe, she's proven in real life to be super sensitive. Very easy to believe this is real, though. She's a big crybaby, and everyone knows it, says Mr. AEW. MLW says, sorry. I'm no Rousey fan, but even though she didn't come up through the ranks in wrestling, it's not like she was some unknown chick sitting at the house. True. Good point. There's reason, like, I think we can agree that she was definitely handed her opportunities, but I think we can all agree on why she was handed those opportunities. So, I mean, in a way, yeah, it's kind of unfair to all the other ladies in the locker room who worked their ass off throughout the year, but it's fucking Ronda Rousey. Like, can you blame them for doing what they did? I don't think you can.
The reason she came here, let's be honest about that, is because she got her ass whooped in the UFC, and she was embarrassed after being the most dominant female, and then, she wants to get out of there and come to WWE to just destroy all the women.
I think, honestly, she probably came into it thinking it wasn't as hard as it was, and in the outlaw and in the end game, it ended up being harder than she thought, and I don't think she was able to handle it. Seemingly, she's so condescending without even realizing it. Five little birds. She should be thankful she got out of MMA as soon as she got figured out. Her star would have been taken down a few more pegs. As she not, fans can definitely be toxic, but fans are also loyal to those who clearly give everything to the business. Why haven't fans turned on Jericho or Bryan? So often the vocal minority get the undeserved credit for being the voice of the entire fan base. She's so used to having her boots licked by everyone around her that she can't take a bit of criticism. Can't deny she brought more eyes to wrestling, but for the long run, I think we'll be okay without her. Fuck you too, Ronda. God damn. I'm hoping it's all a big shoot and this will get her as public enemy #1 to the fans. Well, there's still more to the story. We're not done yet. What's up, D-Par? How you doing tonight, brother? I have my mint shake right here. Mrs. Nia Jax came out today and tweeted this out. I can't wait for Ronda to one day return to WWE. Even if WWE orders me to make Ronda look good in the ring, which is the only way for Ronda to look good in the ring with me, I'll risk my job to go down in history as the one from this biz that knocked her the fuck out. Hashtag test me, bitch.
I'm sorry, but all this shit just seems like it's all a big work, though. All these people
seem a little bit of a work because, one, it's got us talking, so it's worked. See what I did there, Dave? And also, I forgot about the giveaway. Shit. I got to set that up. Thank you for the reminder there, Jeffrey Cross. And also, it seemed like a lot of the women wrestlers commented. Mostly what I saw was from Nia and Alexa Bliss. I didn't really see anybody else comment.
Lana.
Well, Lana, but do you really want to count Lana? Like, for fuck's sakes.
Well, she did stick up for Alexa Bliss, saying that she was the one person after the Nia Jax did. I don't remember who did it first, but saying that, she stuck up for people calling it fake wrestling because she's seen her husband go through wrestling, and she's had some matches, and she knows how hard it is. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. Keep going.
I just see someone posting bits and shit, so I didn't mean to cut them off. But yeah, but I mean, I'll give Lana credit. She's had some matches that were bad, yes, but she's out there and she's there on the road.
Thank you, Peckinrod, for the host. Appreciate that. Wrestlers need to stay off Twitter. It's forced and sad, says Ian Dunn. Tony, could you fuck off with those jokes? Also, we're not done yet.
Yay.
If you looked on Ronda's Twitter in the last hour... let me see if I got this right here.
She deleted it?
No. I'm making sure. I have to get on the other website to do the giveaway. Sorry, I wasn't prepared when we started. That is my fault. Ronda Rousey. God damn, I can't even speak. Tweeted out this right here, saying, "Good night, rowdy ones. And jabroni marks without a life that don't know it a work when you work a work and work yourself into a shoot marks." While she's doing a video of her punching a Hulk Hogan wrestling buddy and doing an elbow drop on it.
You know what's funny about that? She couldn't even come up with her own tweet. She had to steal from Hulk Hogan.
So there you go. Who knows? This is most likely a work. You would have even Shayna Baszler tweeted out about it,
defending
Ronda Rousey, saying how dare she rather spend time with her family than, I guess, talking shit about the fans, being about basically calling wrestling fans fickle. It's been an interesting week.
But it was not even about the fan thing, though. It wasn't even about that. It was about mostly her just disrespecting the wrestlers like she did. That's what it was about. So Shayna, it's like someone tweeted her, Shayna, don't say nothing. Just sit down. Don't say. I mean, because there's nothing to do about the fans. Fans aren't mad about this. It's the wrestlers who are out there who are pissed off, so you think. I mean, honestly, this all seems like, it does seem like a big, she's coming back soon, and she's going to be the most hated woman there, or so you think. It's like WWE loves to work people on Twitter and put up these work a match on Twitter and do all this. We've seen it happen before.
Yeah, I mean, it's just odd kind of timing, don't you think, with her starting to talk shit like this? It's just kind of odd that, especially now when there's really no one for Becky to face, all of a sudden we're getting Ronda Rousey's name brought up, and all of a sudden Ronda Rousey's starting to talk shit about wrestling and wrestling fans, and so far. What do you think this is going to end up being, Dave?
Well, it's funny because just a few months ago, she was on Graves' podcast talking about how she can't wait to come back, and she's a big fan of Rhea Ripley and all this, and she said if she ever comes back, she would love to just do some house shows and just wrestle house shows because house shows are so fun. And now all of a sudden, this all comes out of nowhere, like she hates wrestling and all wrestling fans, it's all fake. Let's go have some fake wrestling matches, and all these fake girls are great and all that, but it does come off as her being just. But is that the new way to become the most over heel in wrestling? Just call wrestling fake, and that'll piss off wrestling fans.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, the giveaway has started. This is for followers only, okay? The next one will be for subscribers only. This is a t-shirt giveaway. If you're a follower of the show, you can get in this giveaway. It's easy. Beef Stew, you have to add tickets after that. I made it to where there's a lot of you in the chat room that have a lot of points. So I made it to where you can put in as many as 1,000 points into this giveaway. And you can put as little as 1 ticket into this giveaway. So if you want to find out how many tickets you have, you hit ! points. It'll show you how many points you have, like Justin just did. And you can put as many as you want. If you want to put 1, or if you want to put up to 1,000. You're more than welcome to do that. So, giveaway has started. I'm going to let it go for about 30-45 minutes. And then we'll do the subscriber one. And that one will be for subscribers only. So, if you want 2 shots, you can easily subscribe to us. If not, you can just do the follow and put in some points. All right? Easy as that. And you can only put up to 1,000. You can't just put 1,000 and then later try to do more. You can only put up to 1,000. All right. So just to clarify everyone so far, we have 5 people so far in the giveaway. We have Beef Stew, Bill, Justin, Jeffrey Cross, and Spees all in the giveaway. So get in on this giveaway, everybody. And if you want to be nice, like Spees just did, he's raffling off some points, unneeded points, maybe to help out a follower in the chat room. So that is for you guys to do, and then thank you for you guys for helping us get over to the 400 follower mark. So appreciate that very